What's up, everybody? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going over Bellower soloing some dungeons. So I was thinking, since like the fusion came up and like a lot of us needed to like get brews and all the potions and the people leveled up and stuff like that, you definitely need a good campaign farmer. So why not just make one campaign farmer for almost everything, right? The only thing that I think I can't do is Dragon 20 solo with Bellower. Maybe you can, I don't know, I can't, but we're gonna get into a video going over kind of where we can run them solo, how you can farm the best out of it. Most of the time, if you like put a bellow in and a bunch of food, you can actually farm the white potions, which really what I've been doing with Bad L during the fusion event. It got me a ton of potions. I was trying to kill two birds with one stone, trying to level up people, food, as well as kind of get some potions, so I'm not wasting my time. And what's really cool is the masteries with Minotaur. You're actually able to solo Minotaur, get a lot more XP when you're leveling up your 60 and getting the masteries at the same exact time. So we actually did that with Bellower because he wasn't full masteries. So he was able to basically solo Minotaur 15 with no masteries, got all the way up full masteries, and then be good to go. So let's get into it. First, we're going to go over his skills. We're going to go over his gear, what kind of things I would suggest with him, and we're going to show him off in some different keeps and basically the 6-second campaign farmer. So first, why he's so good is because if you want to build him with accuracy, you can. This build doesn't have a ton of accuracy. It's got enough, but accuracy is definitely good with him. So his A1 is attacks all enemies, has a 20% chance of placing a block cooldown skill, which is a great skill in A1 for one turn. That's again why if accuracy you have, it's definitely great. It's only 20, maybe 30% chance once it's booked. But it is an AoE, so you're going to be able to hit all enemies. He's a void champion, so there's like no weak affinities. Second one is attacks all enemies again. Has a 50% chance of placing a 15% decreased speed buff for 2 turns. This goes up to a 50, 60, 75% chance, which is a high percent chance as long as the accuracy hits. Which again is another AoE to hit. And then finally, the last one is another AoE. Why he's so good is attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance up to 100% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack, so lower attack, and lower decreased defense for 2 turns. So he basically is able to hit harder and take less hits for himself. He's got an aura which doesn't really work with the dungeons, but in Faction Wars, if you want to bring him in, you can keep that. This is going to be a great build for Faction Wars, by the way. It's in a lifesteal set, so he's going to be able to heal himself back up. His masteries that we used for this, we actually went defensive instead of offensive. We went defensive all the way down to retribution, so that way he can counterattack and do more hits and kind of heal himself back up, which he does, get hit quite often. And then as much damage as we possibly can get out of this, all the way up to Flawless Executioner. I did try War Master, and then I wasted 150 gems to kind of redo it and get back down to Flawless Executioner because I didn't hit hard enough in the campaign to one-shot everybody. So we just kept it with this one with the extra crit damage. If you have a ton of crit damage, you probably can get away with this, but I'll show you my gear. So the gear that we used again was lifesteal. We were so close to getting 100% accuracy, so I had to change up these 2 pieces up here for the new set, Fatal, which gave us an extra 5% crit rate. So I would suggest that if you're struggling to get the crit rate up, because we do have 80% crit damage gloves, which I was like, these were just sitting there. I don't even know why the hell I wasn't using them. Maybe because you don't need a ton of crit damage for the lifesteal set for Clan Boss. I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe why, because there's no crit rate on these gloves. So yeah, not good. So we got 20 speed though. The 20 speed is obviously very good with these gloves, but again, no crit rate, so that's why we needed a lot more crit rate on all the other stats. Looking back, that's probably what's going on here. And then the chest piece, I wanted him a little bit more tankier, so usually you want to go with the attack chest piece, but we went with the HP, so that way he can heal himself back up a little bit more. You can go defense or HP. I would suggest HP, just getting a little bit more HP going. 17% crit rate, that's really what I was aiming for. There's no speed there. I wish I had more speed. Speed boots, we have 40 speed boots. I didn't have any 45 speed boots for lifesteal that I could switch from somebody, but more crit, again, a lot of crit. Resistance is okay. And then this was really good. So we actually got 3 roll in crit rate here. So that's the only reason I was able to hit this. Like usually with the gloves, you always want crit damage with crit rate substats. So that's what I highly suggest, getting crit rate substats, unless you have gear like that where you can get 3 roll for crit rate in the weapon. And a little bit of crit damage on top of that. Then we have crit damage, 20 extra crit damage. So obviously the 20 crit damage is great. Accuracy, again, is great with this guy. He's got debuffs like galore, but we got an extra 6 crit rate there. And then the shield would go good with the weapon. We have crit rate, resistance, which not really what we're building, but speed, and a little bit of defense. And then the banner, I just went with attack banner. It is a really good banner, so it's attack with attack percentage, speed, and then defense and HP. But mainly, like, you look at all that attack. That is awesome for this guy. If you want to go a little bit more tanky, you can go obviously defense or accuracy. Accuracy banner might be good if you have a lot of speed, because if we can get up to like 200 accuracy, this guy would be amazing with what we're trying to do with this today. Definitely want to go with crit damage. You want him to one-shot the waves in campaign, and you want to do a lot of damage on the bosses, but we got resistance. Probably should have got some accuracy. I didn't really want to level up another 6-star neck piece though. And then attack, again, if you need him a little bit more tankier, we got kind of HP and defensive substats. So we got an extra 21 there and 14 HP there, so that's really good. So that's his total stuff. So we went over the masteries, the skills, and the artifacts. I have a video that we're going to show. This is going over just the Minotaur. So this is Minotaur 15, just him soloing it as he was getting up his own masteries. The only thing we added was the last Retribution mastery, which I think I had it in this video, but we needed like an extra 200 to get the shield. So let's see kind of this run real quick, and then I'll show you the keeps, and then we'll kind of run them in some keeps because we're about to have the reset at 7 o'clock. But again, he does take hits, but he's able to kind of like two-shot the waves. This is, again, only stage 15. There's no stage 20 of the keep, so you should be able to run all the keeps. I mean, probably not the healing one because he doesn't have a blocking healing. But look, he's kind of like two-shotting all the waves. He's able to take some hits. He heals all the way back up because of lifesteal. But even for the boss, like, he's fast enough because he killed a bunch of people. So his masteries, he gets more speed. And his guy, like, if you have food in here and they die, you actually hit harder, which is great. We only brought in one food now, but this is like an example. If you bring in one person at level, 6-star or 5-star, I would wait till you get him to 6-star. Once you get him to 6-star and then you bring him in here with Bellower, he's able to level up with experience and get the masteries for him. So he's literally just whacking the boss, not really dying at all with this. So like, he just keeps literally hitting the ground and just hitting the crap out of him. Look at all the debuffs he's putting up. Boom, there you go, 1 minute and 9 seconds. There you go. So our shaman got some masteries. She leveled up. And then here's a 6-second campaign farm. So this is kind of, I was showing that we're still able to do the 6-second campaign farm even with lifesteal set and with these masteries. So 1 shot and then another AoE, 2 shot, and then another AoE, 1 shot. So as long as you have 100% crit with these stats, you should be able to do the campaign, 1 shot, and then obviously the mastery. So let's get into some keeps. All right, so we'll first start off with Arcane Key. This is probably going to be the most popular one you're going to be running him at, stage 15. So if we have him with a bunch of food, let's get some random food in here. We're going to have so much food we have to level up. This is crazy. All right, so we'll just throw in these 3 right here, or 4 actually. We can get 4 in here, and then we literally hit start. Let's see how much XP first they get. I think we have the double XP up because you don't ever want to farm unless you have double XP up. But we're doing potion farming and double XP. So there you go. They're all going to die, which is good for him because now he's going to get stronger and faster, or at least just stronger. He's able to take some hits, and then there you go. He missed that 2-shot, but he should be able to 2-shot the wave. So let's try this out. Block cooldowns. Now that would be on a lot more people. Like, his debuffs would be more if you had more accuracy. So in the neck piece, if you had accuracy, I would highly suggest it, and some off stats if you had accuracy, I would highly suggest that. But he's putting up decreased speed, decreased defense, decreased attack, so he's getting hit less, and again, he's just healing back up. Every time he kills somebody, he gets a shield from the masteries. But let's see how fast we can do this. Again, he's just soloing it. So if you're able to just put this on auto 30 times and kind of just see what you get out of it, it's not bad. It should be 100% of the time. You see, he didn't really get hit that hard. But we're about halfway there. Hopefully we can get under a minute. Doesn't look like it, but still a minute. Like, that's 30 minutes of your time to farm, get experience, and get all the brews that you need, especially for the fusion event. So we definitely need a lot more white brews. but I did this earlier and I did a red brew just to test it out. I got 3 max red brews from it. I was like, this is a sign that he's going to be amazing for this. You can do this, you can do Bad L, but who the hell, of course we get 9 there, but who the hell wants to like compare this to Bad L, because you really can't. But still, if you can do it with Bellower like that, why not just do Bellower, because he's going to be your campaign farmer anyway. I don't think Bad L is your campaign farmer, but you got a 6-second campaign farmer and a minute with farming up, you know, people and getting brews at the same time. All right, so let's see what else. I think the red we did by ourselves. Yeah, we got 3 of these super brews. So let's go down here. Let's put some more food in here, and let's get going. So I haven't tried the other ones because this is the only one that was open now. But he might work with the void. I don't think he's going to work with the magic. He might. I'm not sure if he's going to hit hard enough. But again, she's got that shield that she puts up, and also the green. I don't think he's going to be able to do the green because she just heals so much. Again, I have to test it. If you guys will let me know and you want to do this, test it out. Leave in the comments below because I'm curious. But mainly, it's going to be brews for, I guess, red and white, mainly Minotaur. So Minotaur is definitely going to help out, just a lot more experience, because if you own 1 person in, instead of like having 4 people run 1 person, you have him run 1 person. The 1 person then gets a bunch more experience, and he gets all of the mastery scrolls, which is kind of the whole point of running, you know, the new guys in there. So this also is cool if you're kind of newer. I don't know if you're gonna have like the best gear to solo it, but if you're newer, you don't have to max out 4 people with masteries to kind of get it going. But again, that's just an idea. But here you go, we're at 59 seconds, 1 minute. So again, it's around the same, a minute 10, I guess. A minute 3, not bad. But again, there you go. So we got some experience. We have the double XP going. So we got another day left. But yeah, so not bad, right? So I need to level up, like this guy needs masteries still. He doesn't have a lot of masteries. I want to put masteries on her because I want to level her up. But if I just run her and him, she's going to be able to level up faster once she gets to 6-star and then get the masteries the same exact time. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So I thought I'd make a video on that, just kind of showing you what you can do with Bellower, soloing these places. I thought it was pretty cool, so I was like, hey, let me just share this with you guys. But if you guys aren't subscribed, that's the only way these videos are going to pop up for you guys, hopefully. We just hit 500. We're doing an account takeover this weekend. So we had 2 winners. Once we hit 500 subs, we're going to throw out another account takeover soon. So hopefully that's coming up. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, there's a link at the bottom. We're streaming Twitch every once in a while, but YouTube mainly every couple days, every other day usually, because I work from home and we're able to make these videos. So let me know if you guys are using Bellower this way, if you're just going to use him as your campaign farmer, or you're going to test him out. If you need me to, if you have questions about this, hit me up in Discord. But guys, I appreciate you clicking on the video. Good luck with everything, and enjoy the rest of your week.